with Gypsyfae Creations. Thanks for tuning in. I am doing another birthstone soap today. I've done a sapphire soap for my birthday, and then I decided maybe I'll just do all the different birthstones or something along those lines. Today is a garnet soap or ruby soap, red gemstone soap. So I've mixed in my lye water solution here with my oils, and I'm just going to give this a mix. And kind of similar to the last soap I did with the sapphire, same techniques, just different colors. Alright, so we've got that all mixed up, and I'm going to split this into two different containers here. Like the first time, I'm going to do a bottom layer that's going to be on an angle with a gold mica line. So I'm going to pour off about that much of that. I'm going to add some ruby red mica to the bottom layer. And then to the other container, I'm going to add some Merlot Sparkle mica to this big one. Very similar shades of red. And then let's give them a mix. And we'll add our fragrance to this one first, and I'll explain why. Okay, so the fragrance I picked out for this one is from Wholesale Supplies Plus. It is also a Bath & Body Works dupe. It is called Midnight Pomegranate. It has a little bit of vanillin in it. It has reviews on it that warn there's going to be acceleration in this one, so I am kind of prepared to battle that. So in order to not have the whole entire soap batter seize on me, I am going to first pour in some fragrance into this guy, stick this into my soap mold, and then I'm going to pour in the rest of it into the big bucket. So we're just going to work in steps. So let's add some of this. I'm going to stir that in. And then I have my mold on a slant, and we'll pour it into the bottom layer. I'm gonna pour in this. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna add my mica line to it, and then I'll pour in the rest of the soap batter. Scrape that out. So far, it's not really accelerating on me. I can't complain about that. Does that mean you can't always trust the reviews? Because everyone's soaping methods are different. But in this case, I think it's behaving quite nicely. It smells really good too. And I know ruby is not a birthstone of the month. I'm not really going in any particular order here. I just kind of inspired by the color, I guess. Maybe because Christmas is lots of reds. And the fragrance, pomegranate, has a little bit of vanilla, cinnamon, and orange to it. So I thought those were kind of a holiday smell as well. And I'm trying to decide which birthstone to do next. Maybe I'll do an emerald. Alright. Let that sit, get my mica line together, and then we'll pour in the rest of the soap. Alright, so I'm going to add my mica line here. I've got some Maya Gold mica. I'm going to tap this all over until that bottom layer is covered. probably lay it down a little bit so that I can get to the side of it. That looks good, and so then I'm going to mix in the fragrance into the rest of the batter and start pouring that in now that I'm ready. Alright, let's get some of this batter into this. Trying not to mess up that mica line. It is thickening up now, look at that. And I've got some melt and pour off to the side that I'm going to try to drop into this batter here. So maybe if I pour this up from really high, knock into the camera while I'm at it. Get that to harden up a little bit, and then I'll pour in the rest of this batter, hopefully. Okay, so I've got the PVC pipe here that's been cut in half, and I used this last time. I was really happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to press this in here, like so. Going to create that tunnel for all of the Geode soap pieces to go in. And on this side, just kind of smooth this down a little bit. And last time I waited till after I cut it to put the salts on, and I feel like that was a pain in the butt. So on this version, I'm going to try putting the salts on now and just cutting it on its side anyway, and some of them might fall off, but that's fine. Alright. I push it in there to make sure it's in deep enough. So I took some sea salt and put it in some red vibrance mica and just kind of mixed it all up. And so then I'm going to start pushing it into this wet batter. And make a mess. I think it's going to stay in there better, and it's going to look better once I cut it. Because it was a pain pressing that all into soap last time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pour it all on there. And whatever falls off, that's fine. Oh, the salt. That's a lot of salt. Alright, I'm going to let this sit. I think last time it was ready within 6 hours. So I'm going to come back to it in a few hours and just try and pull these out and see if they come out easily. And then I can add the soap chunks to it once it's easily removed. Make it a mess.
Yeah.
What's new? Alright, that looks good. Alright, just like the last one, I've got the gold melt and pour that I'm going to paint on for the first layer, just to make a pretty little gold rim on there. And And then once that hardens up, I've got some different color, well, shades of red cubes of melt and pour and some clear that have just kind of been cut up into different size cubes. And I'll stick them in all over the place after I make a mess with this. I realized I should probably have kept it back or put it back in the mold, because when I was removing the PVC pipes, I took it out of the wooden box and it was kind of getting a little wonky on the sides because I was pushing on it. So I just stuck it back inside of the mold to give me a little more support. Alright, so I'm going to try cutting these without destroying them, because again, cutting melt and pour in soap can get a little tricky, and I also put those salts on there, so I'm hoping everything turns out well on that. Let's look at the inside. Let's see. I like it. Let's keep going. I'm also working with some new lighting. I don't know if I'm blocking it or if it looks good enough, so you guys will have to let me know. With the winter, well, that's not winter, I can't say that. With summer ending and daylight savings coming about, it is getting darker earlier, which makes it a little harder to work with any type of natural daylight, which really, really stinks because I love working with the sun out, and I can't always do that. Plus, I just can't wait to cut the soap, so it is what it is. Alright, cut a couple of these. And I also have to put the little gemstone on the front of it, so I'll do that as well. If you guys remember when I made the sapphire soap, if you were along for that, I did tell you for my birthday, Bradley got me the 23andMe kit. And the results are in, so if you're interested in watching that, I will put the clip of my genuine reaction at the end. I waited all day to come home from work and look at the results to share them with you guys at the same time. So that is on the end of this video. I was kind of surprised, kind of not surprised, just because it was like, I knew that, but I didn't know it that much, I guess. You'll see. I also got some mail today, which was unusual because of what it was addressed to. It was addressed to the magnificent Tierrafae. And Bradley had brought it in and he was like, "Did you do that on purpose?" And I'm like, "I wouldn't have done that. Why would I address myself that way? I have no idea what this is." So I got this package in the mail and I opened it up and it was this, it says, "A gift for you." What it says on there, and it's from Amazon, and I opened it up and there's a little card and it says, you guys can read that, "I cannot tell a lie, L-Y-E. I want you by my side to help me on my way to becoming a future bride. Love, Kate." So my friend Kate got engaged and I guess this is her way of asking me to be a bridesmaid or be a part of her wedding. It is, alas, a bag of lie. It was kind of cute, but at the same time I'm like, really, Kate, you're so corny. Thanks for the lie. I can't wait to make soap with it. I'm sure I'll be making soap for her bridal shower or her what is the word that I'm looking for, like reception or wedding or favors or something along those lines. So, alright, I'm going to cut one more of these. I'm going to get the little ruby embeds together to put on there and show you that. Alright, so I have the mold that I used before that I added the melt and pour to and got these cute little jewel shapes, and so I'm going to add them to the front of the soap with a little bit of the red melt and pour as well. And I think I'm going to put them like right here just like I did on that last soap. I really like this. It's going to be like a great collection of all the different gemstones. Back to Kate though. You guys have probably seen her in a couple videos if you've been around for a little bit. She did make an appearance in a couple videos, and I think I'm going to need to get her back in here to make some soaps. Whoops. If she decides that, I know she's going to. She's going to want different favors of soaps for her weddings. She is obsessed with my soaps. I have to cut her off sometimes. She'll come over here and buy like 11 bars of soap, and I'm like, Kate, I think you have enough. I've got to cut you off now. And I've never met anyone so witty either, so she really does come up with like the best puns, like her little I cannot tell a lie thing. That's so Kate. Alright, so I'm gonna keep sticking these guys on here, and they're all gonna be different. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section down below. If you're interested in buying these, I will leave the release date for the next round of soaps, and it will be in November. So check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a very nice day, and I'll smell you later.
You're live.
Okay, so I just got home from work, and it's been killing me all day because my results are in from 23andMe. Didn't think they were going to come in this soon, and I got an email saying that my results are in, so I haven't looked at them all day. I just wanted to come home and share it with everyone else at the same time. So I'm going to hit my view your results on here and see what we got. Oh, so yeah, I did have a lot of people guess Irish, Scottish, Welsh, and Nordic.
Ah.
So let's see what it says. I don't know how to work this thing.
Do you need assistance?
Alright, Ancestry composition. If I click that, look at that. This tells me everything.
Got lots of blue.
Blue means British and Irish.
Well, yeah. I figured that one.
I'm surprised no one guessed like Filipino, or I can trace the German and Irish on my mom's side and the Filipino on my mom's dad's side, but I don't know who my real father is, so I didn't know. But here's the other thing is, what would Filipino show up if it was on here?
Pacific Islander.
I don't think that's the... Oh, here it is. East Asian and Native Filipino. Look, there it is.
There it is, 20%.
There's Filipino and British Irish is the majority, and there's the German. So I knew those things. There we go. That's pretty cool. East Asian, Native American, and European. Specifically the Philippines. That's so cool. Now there's a whole bunch of other things that I can do with this. I have to look into it some more. I don't know if I click on like each one of these.
Oh wow, it like zooms in and everything. That's cool.
Does this mean I can move to Ireland now because I'm 33.6%?
Is that your majority?
Yeah, it says Ireland. Irish. And Germany.
Wow, you're a lot of Irish and German.
And Filipino. Like, those are the three specific.
You're being ridiculous right now, bro.
Those are the three specific things that I knew I was. And it really does point them out. Like, Ireland, Germany, and Filipino. Those are, like, there. And the other things are just kind of like, little teeny tiny. I still don't know, like, what part of my dad's side of the family was what, but
right.
I kind of already knew that, so I guess maybe he was, like, Irish and German too.
Must be.
There's still a big mystery, I don't know.
Go down to the other bits.
The other bits?
Yeah, it says 8%.
8%. It says broadly north. Broadly!
Broadly.
So, you know, you can go anywhere from Ireland to Norway, Finland, and France.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool. And then I can use this information. I know I can plug it into other things and connect with people who might be related to me or look at health things and stuff. But I just wanted to share with everyone what this composition was. So, very cool. Bravo to everyone who guessed.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna have some fun with this. I gotta thank Bradley. He gave it to me. Thank you, Bradley.
I'm the best.
Yes. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. That was so much fun. Cool.
Okay, bye.